Hey everybody, it's Francisco. Today it's a video of me dropping the cone sediment from my spike Conical Fermenter. If you've ever worked with one of these, you know the one wrong move can oxidize your entire batch or can introduce some sort of contaminant. So let me show you exactly how I do it the right way. So proper sanitation is absolutely critical here. Star san is your best bet. We're working with a fully fermented beer, and any exposure to wild bacteria or oxygen at this stage could ruin weeks of work. We did this honey ale about 3 weeks, almost 4 weeks ago. Before we even touch the fermenter, let me show you how I prepped the entire space. So I put 2 trays, one under the fermenter and one right beside it, and that's where I start to work. I have Star San solution for sanitizing. I cleaned the hoses and the clamps, and I clean a little bit of the collection vessel. The most important thing is to clean the O-rings. I always lay them on top of a tray or put them in this case in a little bowl and start spraying there. The most common mistake people make is rushing the process. When you open up the bottom valve too quickly, you create a vacuum effect in the conical that prevents the sediment from dropping properly. Instead, you just lose a whole lot of beer. So that's why it takes a lot of time to do this. Let me show you my setup that prevents this issue. First, I sanitize every single surface that might contact the beer. Again, the valve, the collection vessel, all the clamps, and especially the O-rings. A lot of people overlook the O-rings, but they're actually one of the most critical points of contact. They're the ones that are actually touching the beer. The science behind this is pretty straightforward. The cone shape of the fermenter naturally collects the sediment at the bottom through gravity, but it also creates a specific flow dynamic. So when you're dealing with a vessel of this size, the pressure at the bottom is pretty significant. If you don't manage this pressure correctly, you'll create turbulence that stirs up the sediment instead of collecting it cleanly, and then you just create a hole in that sediment where you lose a whole lot of beer. Now that everything's properly sanitized and set up, I'll show you the actual process of dropping the cone. This technique has saved me countless batches over the years. Now that everything's properly sanitized and set up, let me get to it. It's nothing crazy. You just open the bottom valve really, really slowly. And if you do the mid valve, you open that one too, very, very slowly, trying to get all the gunk, all the sediment. Good luck, and I'll let you know once this beer is ready. Take care. Bye.